What's going on, BC Dubbers? I am the longest reigning BCW champ in all history and the greatest BC. Actually, let me say that again. I don't think you heard that. The now longest reigning BCW world champion of all time. The only accolade I was missing. And now the greatest, truly undisputed, the greatest BCW world champion of all time. Jordan the Business.
I'm Brian.
Actually, no. Stop right there. Let me talk to them a little bit longer. Let the business talk to y'all for a second. Look at this guy. Before he even introduces himself, I'll give you that. Look at this kid. Was so confident. Was so confident that this belt right here would leave the side of the gold savior, would leave the side of the business, that I wasn't gonna break his impressive reign. Impressive. Like, how do you even dispute it at this point? How do you even dispute at this point that I am just the greatest BCW champion of all time? You know, I believe it was CM Punk who even said it best. You don't have to be the longest reigning to be the best at it. Now I'm both. Now I'm just straight up both. Woo! Oh, hey, shout out Sky Blue for helping tackle it, bro. Shout out Sky Blue. You know you're welcome in the Golden Order whenever you want. That whole faction is. You know what? You can all join the Gold Order. Come on. We accept the new members, brother. Hey, shout out Moxley getting it done. Takeshita still can't get it done. Shout out, who else am I shouting out? Shout out Hangman for taking a pin, brother. You know, giving some suspense to the BCW universe. You know, that maybe producer Joe was gonna take it on. There's some suspense now. There's some drama. Hey, so shout out Hangman taking the pin, brother. Hey, shout out AEW. AEW. You know what I'm saying, brother? Hey, go ahead. Introduce yourself to the people. Go ahead.
I'm Brian.
And welcome to the BCW Podcast. BCW. Where I'm just giddy. I'm just happy. Like, I'm happy to be here today.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here this week. How you feeling? How you feeling after AEW Revolution? What's going on?
I mean, I'm happy to be here. Happy to be doing the podcast. I kind of feel a little robbed, considering I had no chance at winning the title.
No chance. No, don't put Vince McMahon up.
Oh, you not? Oh yeah, you haven't seen the edit that I put in the other one.
Oh, did you put Vince up?
I did. We used Vince
Nice.
last episode.
You know what? Put him over again.
No. Simply no. But
what were you telling the people? You're happy to be here.
yeah,
You feel a little
I
robbed.
feel a little robbed because since we predicted the same things, there was zero chance that I could win the BCW championship.
Oh, in-ring psychology, brother.
And I was very
Karrion Kross.
I was very enthusiastic and hopeful that Joe would be able to pull it off and win the title, but
So much so that he forgets to tell her about a match.
hey, and I told her about it. I told her about it before the show started.
Ooh, producer Joe does
Don't
not agree
do
with
that.
that
I
opinion.
told you about the match.
Ooh.
I have text messages to prove that I did tell you about the match before it happened.
Ooh. Hey, it looks like there's a feud going on in BCW.
Don't start.
Hey, it looks like it doesn't involve the champ, but that's okay. The champ can use some time off, you know what I'm saying? The champ can use some time off, a little vacay, a little photo shoot, you know what I'm saying? What did I say I was going to do last time? Maybe oil up a little bit, get him some ring gear. Well, I don't know.
And she still came close. She was still only one match off.
One match. But that's all it takes, ain't it? That's
Yes.
all it takes to hear. And still. I mean, BCW, you're probably wondering, I mean, where do we even go from here? I mean, Jordan's just the unequivocal, undisputed, greatest BCW champ of all time. And
okay, mathematically, you're still not the longest reigning.
no.
Not yet.
Don't even try that. You stated
Do the
yourself. I've already done the math, brother. I've already done the math. You stated yourself. We put it in the contract we had for AEW Revolution by your own admission. In fact, play the clip of its cute little promo. Play the clip. And also play the clip of him during the predictions video. Every single time he says if Jordan retains here, he will be the longest reigning BCW champ of all time. Point blank, period. So that's what I am, brother. But it doesn't even matter because I'm not going to have to defend until Mania, which would still count me as the longest reigning.
I mean, if you do watch my promo, I do say he will be the longest reigning champion unless... That is the big part of the promo.
Then you thought I was gonna defend? I was like, brother, you haven't earned a title shot. What has he done? He's lost over and over again. I'm not just about to start giving it. It's gonna ruin the prestige of the belt, brother. Producer Joe's getting a title shot before you're getting a title shot. Like, producer Joe came close in her first ever match, brother. And you think I'm defending against you? Come on, get real with the BC Dubbers, brother. Listen, kid. As I said, I gave you the ball. I tried to let you run with it, try to put you over, and you just didn't. Okay, you weren't ready for the weight. You weren't ready for the responsibility, and that's all right. You're going to get there one day, kid. I believe that. I do. Look out at the BCW. Look out at the BCWs, brother. They believe in you. I believe in you. You got to believe in yourself. That guy right there, he believes in you. But you gotta work your way there, man. You're just not ready. You're just not ready. Something like the business, I've been doing this a long time. I've been carrying the business of wrestling on my back for a long time. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. So one day, when you're ready, you'll get that rematch, brother. And who knows, kid, who knows? Maybe you'll win. Maybe you'll win. Maybe you'll go on a better reign than whatever that sorry excuse for a 63-day reign was. Like, come on, brother. Let's get real. 3 defenses, by the way. 63 days. 3. Three.
0 pinfall wins over me.
3 defenses. That's incorrect, Royal Rumble. 3 defenses.
I'm saying in those 3 defenses, 0 pinfall wins over me.
Yeah, brother. But do you even remember what you defended at?
Yeah,
Saturday night's main event. Saturday night's main event.
I can't control the WWE calendar.
Okay, AEW was doing stuff.
We weren't watching.
UFC was doing that. Yeah, brother. Doesn't matter.
Not going to defend on our UFC show.
I already did.
No, you didn't.
I already did, brother.
No, you didn't.
And I also defended on AEW when I didn't watch the product.
And not to mention.
Excuses?
Wait, no.
What is going
not
on
to
here?
mention, even if you would have defended at the UFC card, we made the same prediction.
No, we didn't.
What difference did we have?
We had like one difference, and I got that match right, and you got it wrong. It was the women's match. I don't remember who fought. Put up the.
I thought it got canceled.
No.
That was a different woman.
That was a different women's match.
Well, either way, we didn't put the title up. We made it very clear it wasn't for the title. It was just for fun because I don't know UFC.
Whole lot of this.
I cannot wait for Autumn to win the title off of you at WrestleMania. And then lose it to Simon Grant.
I can't wait for you to see whoever wins the title is secretly a part of the Golden Order anyway.
You're not gonna... He's gonna wait till the show's over and then say they were a part of the plan.
There's always a plan. Alex Williams is gonna win this title at Mania. I'm gonna look you dead in your eye as you're gloating at me, and I'm going, there's always a plan B. You're gonna get hit in the back of the head with the belt, and all you're gonna see when you look up is Alex handing the belt to me and me placing it back on my shoulder, brother. It's gonna be Producer Joe. Like, hey, I'm gonna let the BC Dubbers know because Producer Joe knows. I'm looking at her right now. She hasn't made her decision yet, but I've offered Producer Joe a spot in the Golden Order as a very high-ranking member. I mean, the kid's great. Came real close to defeating me. Her very first event. I see a lot of potential in the kid. I want to help get her over. You know what I'm saying? The business could use someone like Producer Joe, but I'm letting her make the decision. I just want to let the BC Dubbers know what's out there in the air. So hey, stick around for Mania time. You never know. You never know.
You know, I will say, love Alex. He's probably the last person you want to trust in your faction.
Oh, I would get backstabbed. I would get backstabbed like crazy later down the line. I ain't gonna lie.
Can't trust him. Cannot trust him.
I ain't gonna lie. It would be like putting 2009 Randy in a faction. Like, you're gonna get RKO'd.
Yeah.
You're gonna get RKO'd.
Yeah. I cannot wait till WrestleMania. Not for the show. Anyway, this has been like an episode of Raw, this longest.
Oh yeah, this
intro.
the longest intro just for nothing to happen. No, something did happen. There's a big thing that's happened this week in the world of professional wrestling, and it happened on the flagship show, not Raw, SmackDown, where the real people wrestle. Welcome back, PFC. We've missed you. We've missed you, boy. Welcome back, PFC. Woo! Jade Cargill, B-Fab, and Michin, the Pure Fusion Collective's back, baby. Let's go. This is the biggest thing in all of wrestling history. Woo! I'm excited, boys. We got them back. I think they're going to start coming out to the ring wearing all black. You know what I'm saying, brother? Pick up right where PFC 1 left off. You know what? Let's call them PFC Wolfpack. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. I'm excited, y'all.
I'm flabbergasted that you managed to get that on this show. It's going to be the last thing I wanted to talk about. The absolute last thing.
I kid you not. When watching the episode, the first thing that popped in my head when I saw these three. Well, the first thing that popped in my head was. Sorry, producer Joe's crawling on the floor. It's just. You good?
You want me to turn on the TV? Oh. Oh.
Sorry, just.
Joe, you should look in the slot where we keep the remotes. You know, the thing you bought for me to put the remotes.
The thing that the remote is very clearly in, like, and it's not even like hidden or not. Like, it's just very clearly in there.
It's exactly
like
what
if she had just turned her head a bit to the right, she would have saw it. So it's now looking like her first instinct was to just start crawling on the floor. Like, it's bright as day. In fact, can we get a picture of this? Can we get put it up? You know?
Are we done talking about PFC?
I'm never done talking about PFC.
Can we move
and
on
also
now?
PFC Wolfpack. Thank you.
Well,
and that is as over as they are going to get. Not just on this podcast, but on TV too. That is about the extent of how over they're getting, brother.
And you know what? While we're at it, since there's, to be clear,
it was a dry week.
It was very dry.
The biggest moment, mind you, the biggest moment was huge. Brock Lesnar putting over Obafemi.
For now.
Obafemi and Brock go into WrestleMania. That's huge. And that was a great moment. That's kind of our only moment.
Yeah, which is why I was going to ask, since we're talking about PFC.
Wolfpack.
My apologies.
That's how I'm going to put them in my universe mode.
What is, in your opinion, the worst wrestling faction of all time?
PFC.
PFC?
Okay, I can think for a little longer. My initial instinct, but I'm sure it's recency bias. My initial instinct is to say PFC.
I think they're one of
We're going to have a fun episode here of BCW, okay? Because when I tell you, we really wanted to come on here, talk about some... It was a dry week, brother.
Yeah.
It was a
having 7 weeks of TV.
Week.
Having 7 weeks of TV leading up to WrestleMania is crazy.
It's a lot. It's a dry week, brother. So we're going to have a little... fun today. We would just maybe skip a week, but we already got to skip next week because the business is going to be out of town on some business.
Yeah. I'll be hanging around.
Yeah. Well, we'll give the kid a pop. We'll get the kid a pop when he shows up.
I'll record some incriminating things about you.
Put him up. Go ahead and put him up. I'm not ashamed. You can do that. Yeah. Hey, you can put it up all you want, but at the end of the day, that's their BCW World Champ.
I guess. That's where we're going to get the picture of you with the CM Punk photo shoot, if you will.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'll bring the belts and see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
All right, but no, genuinely, if you... I hate it here. Even if I end up winning the belt, we're going to get a new one.
But you can keep that one.
Yeah, that's you. Memorabilia, you're good.
We'll hang it on the wall.
Genuinely, do you really think PFC is the worst faction?
There has to be a worse one. There has to be a worse one.
Because,
mind you, it's bad, but it's bad in a way that it was inoffensive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like there's a difference almost between worst and most forgettable, but is being forgettable worse than being bad?
Because what I mean by it wasn't really offensively bad. It's because like I just didn't care.
Yeah.
No one cared. So it's not like I woke up every day. Like, the only time I really, really hated PFC is when they gave them that Rumble spot where they started destroying everyone.
I forgot about that. Was that the Charlotte Rumble?
What? I think so. Was it?
I don't remember.
Who won the year before? The year before was Bailey. So no, it had to be the Charlotte. No. They were released by then. It was the Bailey Rumble.
It was the Bailey Rumble. So that was the best part of that Rumble, the final?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't understand women's wrestling sometimes. I feel like they're not good at Rumbles, but they're good at everything else.
I think they're good. Sometimes the Rumbles are really good.
I think their Rumble finals are always really good.
I was about to say, maybe the finishing sequence of the Rumbles are really well. Their chambers are always, like, banging.
Yeah. But not to get too far away from it. Cause
the worst faction of all time. Ooh. That we know. I'm sure, like, we could go back to Okinawa Yum Yum's faction.
Whoa.
No, he had some down periods back in the early 30s.
I know, but I just don't want to talk about anything involving Okinawa. That's like saying Rey Mysterio's LWO.
Would you like, because, yes, but not by Rey Mysterio's fault.
No. We got Dragon Lee out of that.
Shout out the Fuego.
Shout out the Fuego for setting up a WrestleMania match. That's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. Yeah. Shout out him burning the Eternal Mountainside.
Shout out. But my mind immediately goes to, you're probably watching it this time, Retribution.
Ooh.
Retribution. I went Nexus at first, but then I was like, no, they weren't that
It wasn't their fault.
It wasn't their fault. And then I said the Core.
Ooh, no, wait, Retribution.
I think Retribution's gotta be up there, though.
It's up there. I'm not gonna lie. Low key. Well, I guess their NXT run was good. I was gonna say, like, oh, maybe once again recency bias, but Final Testament.
Oh my god.
Karrion Kross, the authors of Pain, that one guy whose name I can't remember.
Paul Ellering?
Their
manager?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't think worse than Retribution, though.
No, Retribution was, like, actively bad, and I don't remember. It was...
If you don't mind, keep talking. I'm gonna look up some, like, opinions of, like, bad factions, because I feel like we gotta be forgetting some.
Probably.
Because, mind you, we grew up in an era of really bad factions.
Yeah.
Like, you had the Shield.
Yeah.
And then everyone else.
Whoa.
I'm kidding.
The Wyatts.
Oh my god, they were.
The New Day.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
Wait, so while we had some bad ones, we had some really good Wyatt, Shield, the new OG New Day. Oh, yeah.
Bloodline.
The Bloodline, yeah.
Yeah. Because right off the bat, the reason I say Retribution is because look at the members and look where they are. We have Mustafa Ali, current TNA something.
I was Star maybe, yeah.
He could be. I don't know what they're doing with him. Mace and Mansoor.
Hey. Was it bad? Yes. But I don't think worst of all time.
Who is
3-man band.
No.
They were fun.
We got 2 WWE champions out of that group.
They
were fun. Like, there's a
y'all just hate fun.
Comedy factions being comedy factions, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, if I were to count Paul Heyman guys and say Curtis Axel, he wasn't supposed to be a comedy guy. He just ended up being one because of how bad it was.
Dude, looking at them is just making it worse. I'm sorry. Looking at them is making it worse.
Oh my god, I forgot Donovan Dijak was
in
that group.
I'm sorry, they have a picture of Retribution
Mansoor wasn't in it. Mansoor wasn't even in it. I just associate Mansoor with Mace.
They put a picture of Retribution here, and then I'm actually looking at them, and now I remember.
Slapjack was one of the members. There was a guy named Slapjack.
Hey, whoa.
And now I need all the names.
Lucha House Party wasn't the worst thing in the world.
I will say
it was bad.
I don't know if you watched 205 Live. I did. They
not.
got really annoying on 205
Did they
Live.
really?
They got really bad. Because then they just become complete comedy acts on a show full of characters that were treated like jokes already. So being a joke
The
under a joke.
Mexicools.
Hey, I don't want to hear about the Mexicools, all right? I don't want to hear no slander.
I did forget about Vince's Devils.
When was that?
It was early 2000s,
like,
like
oh.
90s going into 2000s. Because like
Oh.
Charlie's Angels, Vince's Devil. I forgot about Vince's Devils.
Well, that was before we were born.
That was truly before our time, though.
League of Nations.
Whoa! At number 2.
No. I think we're gonna disagree. I do think they're that bad.
Really?
I think League of Nations are that bad.
Worse than Retribution.
No, not worse than Retribution.
That's what I'm saying.
Retribution higher?
They have Retribution at 9.
No.
That's way too.
No, because you have to think about Retribution's debut if you don't remember.
Seeing them is bad.
The core.
I feel like it might be. I think I'd still give it Retribution.
If you're gonna put the core up there, I think you have to put the new Nexus on there.
They did.
Okay, good. Because the new Nexus was literally such an afterthought that after CM Punk cut his pipe bomb promo, they were completely forgotten about. Did they even write an ending to that story?
No.
They just had the core story, and then they didn't do anything with the new Nexus afterwards.
The Cabinet, nobody really cared. Mean Street Posse. Once again, some of these feel
young.
like
We're too young
for that, and some of these feel like we just didn't care, so I can't really put them. Cause like Retribution, we cared real bad.
The Jericho Appreciation Society or whatever it was called. I hated that group. The Social Outcasts were pretty dumb.
They were pretty dumb.
Pretty mean sisters. What the fuck?
The Core.
God, I forgot that's how this core was spelled. It's CORRE.
That honestly just put them higher, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's gotta be Retribution.
For me, it's Retribution.
I think the worst faction of all time gotta be Retribution. I'm not even gonna say it.
Do you even remember their debut?
No.
They tried to do what the Nexus did, but they did it in a very silly way. Like the Nexus debut was pure havoc. They attacked everybody at ringside, took everybody out. Retribution felt like they just showed up and were like, woo, we're crazy.
Oh, mess with us.
It was really silly. It was really silly. They were just scaring stuff up and like throwing stuff, but nothing of consequence. And we were like, oh, that was kind of silly, but hey, maybe they could be pretty cool. And then they introduced themselves as Mace, Slapjack, Resistance or something like that. Cannot remember. What's her name? Forgot. She's in AEW now, but she was Mercedes Martinez.
Yeah.
She was a member of the Retribution's debut group, and then said this is stupid and left the company the next week.
I don't blame her.
Oh my god. Michin was in Retribution. What? Was she not?
Michin in Retribution?
I'm pretty sure Michin was in Retribution. Hold up.
Well, now she's in the PFC Wolfpack.
Which is better. She's in phenomenal factions. She's in the Bullet Club, if you didn't know.
If you didn't know. Hey, and the OC.
Yeah, that was kind of the same thing. It was intended.
It was pretty much Bullet Club Wolfpack.
Yeah, it was just Bullet Club Wolfpack. Well, there is a Bullet Club Wolfpack.
But they can't call it. They can't call it the Bullet Club Wolfpack.
Yep, she was the Reckoning. She was Reckoning. Does this make you feel good?
I hope that's her PFC Wolfpack look.
I hope so. Retribution members. I want to say all of their names.
You want to put them all on blast?
I want to put them all on blast.
They're gonna show up at your doorstep with a gun.
Dominik Dijakovic, at the time, known as T-Bar. Dio Madden, known as Mace. Mia Yim, Michin, known as Reckoning. And Shane Thorne, known as Slapjack.
That's a bunch of world champs if I've ever heard it.
Yeah. Oh, and Mercedes Martinez, she was in the group for that one time. Was Retaliation.
All right.
I think people want Vince back.
They really want Vince back as of late.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
Bro can't even drive a car, right?
Like, Okay, you know what? I pose you this question then. My answer is Retribution. Yeah, worst faction.
It is.
Do you have a faction, or maybe even a wrestler? This could be a multi-stage question. You can have multiple answers. Who? It was bad. It was bad, but it's kind of a guilty pleasure for you. You're like, hey, listen, brother.
Oh, that's a good question.
I have mine. I have one of mine.
Go ahead. Let me think.
This is the TNA answer. This is back when it was Impact. Listen, I've gone back and watched the stuff. They weren't good. Like, and the story wasn't good.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I hold a childlike attachment to them because Kid Jordan, that was my group, brother. I was there tuning in week by week basis. I really am surprised. Come to find out, I did this like a few months ago when I went back and looked at some of their stuff. I didn't realize. In my head as a kid, which I guess time works differently, they were there for a long time. They were realistically there for like a year and a half. And it felt way longer in my head. Listen, brother. What do y'all know about the menagerie, huh? What do y'all know about the menagerie, huh? It was not a good faction. Nor was the storyline good. But dang it.
Yeah.
I mess with the menagerie heavy. And you know what? They were in world title storylines, brother. The ringleader like fought EC3 for the title. Like they were in world champ storylines, brother. We all loved Rebel. Put a picture of Rebel right here.
You know,
Shout out Rebel.
I'm thinking about it, and I have no conviction behind this. I have no. Okay.
Sorry, I was talking to the audience.
I don't feel proud of this answer.
Okay.
I think I have two. And I acknowledge that they're both bad. I'm going to give you the less bad one first.
Listen, brother, I told you the menagerie, okay? So
I was a child. So I loved the 2010s DX. I love Shawn Michaels, Triple H.
We grew up in the same generation, right?
Yeah.
I also loved 2010 DX. I was a big Shawn Michaels kid.
I was a kid. They had glow sticks and a cool entrance.
They had glow sticks. I didn't realize what I was missing.
Yeah, I believed them when they said DX was one of the greatest factions of all time. But now I know better because I'm an adult and I'm like, nope.
Hey, their first run.
No.
Yeah.
Have you looked back at it?
Yes, I have.
It wasn't good.
I still like DX. Okay?
It was funny, but it wasn't good.
I still love DX. Okay.
I just love,
and they have a great entrance.
I love that they act like they were a huge part of winning
the
winning the Monday Night Wars when they really weren't. They weren't.
And them being Shawn Michaels and Triple H, and a lot of marks. And it will try to tell you that DX was way bigger than what they actually were.
Yeah, it's like if we try to say that the Judgment Day is what killed AEW.
Like, it's not that, like, they're good.
Yeah.
They have their moments.
Yeah. But my other one is worse. Because my guilty pleasure is, again, I was a child. I did love the Core.
No.
I did love the Core.
No.
I love Wade Barrett.
I also love Wade Barrett.
I loved Justin Gabriel.
I messed with Gabriel.
And what was the big dude's name? Was this Ezekiel Jackson?
Yes.
He was in the Core, right?
There's some black guy in the Core.
There's a big black dude in the Nexus and in the Core, and they weren't the same guy.
I mean,
but they were treated equally.
On that.
They were. Hey, don't talk. Stand over there and look black and mean.
Black and big. That's what we need. You're gonna go out there. You're gonna black our opponents.
Damn right. And they did. John Cena stood no chance.
Yeah,
John Cena jumped them.
Yeah.
Who did he jump in their hotel room?
Edge.
That too. But he did it to a few Nexus members when he was trying to take them all out. He was like, I will take you all one by one.
And it was Wade and someone else.
Probably Heath or somebody.
Probably.
Let's see.
I mean, on that same line of thinking, I'm not gonna lie. It was
Ezekiel Jackson.
I was a big 3-man band guy. I'm not gonna lie. I was a kid, y'all, but I ain't gonna lie. I was a big 3-man band guy.
I like that
loved
I gave love to everybody in the core except for Heath Slater.
Yeah, I was gonna get mad at you because I loved Heath Slater, brother.
At the time, no. That was bad Heath Slater.
I was a kid, okay.
3-man band Heath Slater was good.
Oh yeah, core Heath Slater.
I've got kids. Heath Slater.
I got kid. Heath Slater is really good.
But the core Nexus Heath Slater is the worst Heath Slater.
No, you're correct. I got kids.
Like, that's good. And his partnership with Rhino, I would have been okay if they did it forever. I really thought they were gonna rehire him after they fired him and they did the Drew McIntyre promo. I don't know if you remember that. That promo with Drew McIntyre where he was like, you left, you got better, you got bigger, you got stronger, and you came back and became WWE champion. I don't get those kind of opportunities. And then he had the face off. He had a match with Drew, and Drew had to take him out.
Oh yeah.
It was sad.
But
I liked that. It was good shit.
You know, it's hard to admit it, especially as a Cody fan. I really messed with Stardust at the time.
I hated it.
No,
I thought it was dumb.
I do now. I don't know what it was about Kid Me that really. I think one, I really really like Goldust.
Mm-hmm.
Unironically, like Jordan starting off watching wrestling all the way to like maybe even like 13-year-old me, 15-year-old me. Mm-hmm. Goldust was unironically in my top 10, maybe my top. Like I really liked Goldust. I don't know why, but I really loved Goldust. So much so that every single 2K game I had at the time, so like 2K12, 13, 14, those games, right? Every single one, when I created a character, their entrance was always the same. It was Goldust's music, and the whole screen was gold. I don't. So when Cody, who I already loved, came out at the start, I was like, yeah. Like I don't know what to tell you, brother.
First of all, Goldust was a pain in the ass to wrestle in those 2K games. His moveset was so tough to counter.
And then he put you in the corner and kicked you in the...
Yeah, I loved that. That was always really fun.
Shattered dreams, bro.
My big thing is I kind of stopped watching wrestling before the Shield. Like, probably right after Punk's Summer and losing to The Rock and all that, I stopped watching. Kept up a little bit with the Punk Taker stuff. Mm-hmm. But I was, for the most part, away when the Shield was doing their stuff. Which means I was also away when Stardust became a thing.
Stardust was, like, in its bag.
By the time I came back and started... Not, like, came back to watching wrestling full-time, because I just wasn't back full-time for a while. Until, like, 2018, 2017. But I would keep up a little bit online, and I would see the Stardust stuff. So when I saw it, I was like, that's so stupid, because I found out about Stardust stuff once Cody was already doing his independent stuff.
And then by then you're like, why did you do that?
Yeah, because now I'm like, he's this good, and y'all used him for this. And that's why when I first found out about Stardust, I had already had context to Cody being better than that. So that's why I hated it. Bless you. Thank you. No, that's just me.
My love for Goldust like subconsciously sneaked its way into when I was first creating my wrestling character persona. The whole thing of the gold savior, my whole gold motif. I think it like subconsciously snuck its way in.
You're a big Goldust guy,
dude. I love the Goldust.
Big Dustin Rhodes.
And I was about to say, even still, I'm a big Dustin Rhodes guy. Love him.
Yeah, he's better now because he can wrestle the way he wants to.
And I really love the half makeup. I think it's so sick.
Yeah, like not fully leaving behind.
Like that's another thing I like about Darby Allin. I don't know why the half makeup look is really cool to me.
Oh yeah, I've loved watching Josie take in Darby Allin matches in spots. It's been really fun. He's special. Speaking
of which, I thought this actually when watching PFC Wolfpack. I can't believe they're getting a third mention.
I hate that you're doing it.
No, I hate that I have to for this conversation. But when PFC Wolfpack debuted this episode of SmackDown, and they did the thing, they surrounded the ring to go attack Rhea. Yeah. I really sat there and thought, and I was like, and then I posed this question to you. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess it's more of a statement and kind of like a thought experiment. The Shield did not create that. They did not create 3 people going around the ring. But the way everybody does it now is very clearly an homage to the Shield.
Yeah.
you already know I've gone on record to say argue with your mother about it, Marks. But I know how I feel. I've gone on record to say I think the Shield is the greatest faction of all time. My question is, and if you don't think that they are, you got to admit they're top 5, top 3, and they ain't number 3 to me, brother. I'll tell you what. But like, how much impact has the Shield actually had on like wrestling? Like, just because one of the easiest things to call out, dude. Every faction with like 3 or more members does the Shield attack, and like, it's hard to describe to people who are just now getting into wrestling or maybe just listening through our podcast. As a child, loved the Shield, right? But they scared they were meant to be scary, and they scared me. When it didn't matter if you were, and I think that's what's, do you think that kind of main event level caliber is what's missing from factions today in like WWE? Because here's my thing: when the vision surround like, say like Roman or like a Randy Orton, I'm not that worried. It didn't matter who you were. John Cena, CM Punk, Randy Orton, Triple. If the Shield, Kane, Undertaker, if the Shield surrounded that ring, you were immediately like, that person in the ring is dead. That it doesn't matter who you were. I feel like that aura is missing from like modern day factions, like a Judgment Day or a Vision. Because even though I think they're trying to present them as main event, they feel way too main event adjacent. Think about the Shield members. You could be like, yeah, any of 3 of those guys could be world champion, and I'll believe it.
Yeah.
And I'll believe it.
I think we're giving too much credit to the booking and not enough credit to the pure talent.
Oh, yeah.
Because
look at them, all 3 now.
You see PFC do it, and you're like, okay, it's Mia Yim and BFAB.
And
cool.
like, okay.
You see Judgment Day do it, and at the end of the day, you're like, okay, it's just Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough.
Cool.
Who cares?
You see the Vision do it.
It's Logan Paul and Austin Theory. There's nothing special.
And Maxine Dupree.
There's nothing special about it. There just isn't. Dean Ambrose, John Moxley is special. Seth Rollins is special. Roman Reigns is special. You put 3 guys that have it. Even if they didn't fully have the whole package at the time, you knew they all had it. And I'm just going to say, Punk, love you. Chris Hero wouldn't have fit. No. I think they made the right decision picking Roman.
They did.
Because those 3 were all special, and they all had a unique idea of what they were supposed to be, not just what they could be. They didn't want to just do something fun. They wanted to do something game-changing. And they all treated it like it was life or death. And sometimes you need that hunger. So,
because to them it was life and death. Yeah. John Moxley, in both his book and like interviews he's done about the book, he was like, dude, me and Seth Roman, we were sleeping in the same car. We were driving from city to city, buying a singles hotel room. Like, they would take the bed, I would take the, like, this was our life. Like, we had no choice but to make this. Yeah. And like, I mean, look at the 3 of them now. Oftentimes when you make a faction or say like you add someone to the Judgment Day.
Look at Roman and Mox.
Look at Seth a few years ago. But oftentimes when you make a faction, especially in kind of the vein of the Shield, like PFC. The initial run of PFC, I can't believe this is not going to be the PFC episode.
I really hate that you're
BCW.
doing this.
I'm not trying to, but you're going to agree with my point. Those 3 were put together out of necessity because they had nothing to do with them. And if they didn't, I mean, they were going to straighten to the wayside. They did anyway. Yeah. But like Roman, Ambrose, Mox, we'll just call them Mox. Roman, John Moxley, Seth Rollins. Yeah. Put together out of necessity, sure. But there was actually, to be honest, not even out of necessity.
They had a goal. They had a goal.
Because like you said, all 3 individual members had it.
Yeah.
They didn't have the whole package when they first came, but they covered each other's weaknesses and they learned from each other.
Yeah. I think that's also part of it, is you kind of hinted at it there. When they were created with a certain goal in mind. Now, did they really do what they intended with Punk and all that?
No,
Not
they were
really,
meant to be Punk's enforcers.
But they came in with a goal. I feel like too often with factions nowadays, we create them.
The goal is we have nothing to do with you.
Yes, but also because this character can't win on their own. If you're putting somebody in a faction because they can't win on their own, that's straight out immediately telling us, oh, you're not a threat. You need these other people. And I get it. That can be great for some heel factions, but doesn't make sense when it's a babyface.
True.
So that's a big thing. So yeah, I think just having a certain goal in mind makes a difference with a faction, which is why factions like the Judgment Day just kind of become a name instead of a group. Yeah, but that's just my opinion. I do think I'd probably stand with you in the opinion that the Shield is probably the best faction of all time.
I think there are some that definitely come close. I mean, like original Undisputed Era.
Oh, yeah,
like
they're
is
probably
high
two.
up there.
They're probably two.
Honest, I was about to say, to be honest, they're probably two.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys have BCW recommendations, go back and watch the original run of the Undisputed Era in NXT Black and Gold. It was simply you had to be watching. You had to be watching week by week because those four were going to go in there and they were going to make history.
You know, when I realized that they were probably my favorite faction of all time, because I said Shield's the best.
Yeah.
You know when I realized that they were Undisputed Era was my favorite?
When?
Their NXT title defense against Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. Because I did not have any clue who Oney Lorcan or Danny Burch were. And in the midst of the match, they made me believe that these two, not nobodies, but relatively unknowns were gonna win the NXT Tag Team Championship.
One thing about the Undisputed, they sold.
They did.
They weren't just in it for them.
Mm-hmm.
They were in it for the business.
And yeah, like they were doing what AEW is doing now. They were doing that in NXT. Mm-hmm. And I loved it. It was amazing. And that's
like
the
you
type
go
of
watch
wrestling
AEW. This guy from Ring of Honor that maybe you're not too familiar with. The AEW champs sell.
Yeah.
MJF, for as great as a heel he is, will make you believe somebody is about to win that title.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. MJF was doing no offense saying, man, MJF was doing all the work in that world title match.
No, and
he was taking everything.
He was taking bump after spot after.
Honestly, am I crazy for saying that match made Hangman look a little weak?
I don't think you're crazy in saying that. Obviously, he's going to be fine. He's Hangman Adam Page.
He was getting the upper hand the whole match.
And MJF just kind of...
Yeah. I don't know. Weirdly, getting the upper hand that much made him look a little weak to me.
Yeah, because then how did you not get the job done, bro?
Yeah, if you were that's like being up by 50 and then losing at the end of the game. Shout out the Falcons. Maybe next season, guys. Rise up. We don't have a quarterback.
We don't.
We just signed. I don't know if you watch football at all, but we signed the quarterback of the Miami Dolphins, who they literally paid almost $100 million to not play for them.
Oh.
Yeah. And we were like, we'll take him.
Oh, we'll take the guy.
It's because our quarterback is he tore his ACL, so he's not gonna be able to play for the beginning of the season. Ooh. And we said that's a lefty quarterback too. Now we have two of them. But yeah. It's fun.
Shout out the Falcons.
Shout out the Falcons. I hope you know what you do to me.
You make me very sad. And I don't even keep up with football, but I keep up with, like, you specifically.
Yeah. All my sports teams make me sad. All of them. That's why I have wrestling, because I think if it's scripted, I should be happy. That
Tiffy was on screen.
Yeah, it was just, I was like, Logan?
No.
Logan does it for you? Big Logan Paul guy.
Tiffy was on screen.
Okay.
No, Joe put the belt on her. Right.
So she's got her cutting promo.
She's out here cutting promo. She can't do the job, brother.
Look at Joe. She supports black wrestlers. She had
in the main event.
There we go.
Come on, I'd like to see that. I will not be having them in the main event.
I will if it's Obafemi. I don't know how
you're
wearing an Obafemi shirt right now.
Nah, brother. The main event of my GM, I'm going to create a custom roster. It's going to be Julius Reyes versus Okinawa Yum Yum versus... Yeah, I don't know your wrestling name or what.
I don't know. I just
versus Brian Mysterio.
Guerrero. Guerrero.
Versus Brian Guerrero in a 3 stages of hell triple threat match.
Coming soon.
Coming. Ooh.
Coming soon are BCW Gaming. When we have the time, meaning when he has the time, BCW Gaming is coming.
BCW Gaming is coming. I'm very excited. A lot of cum. I'm very excited. This can't be my gimmick. This can't be my gimmick. I can't be the sexual one.
It was halfway through the BCW foot episode that I was like, I think this is it for him. This is him.
Is this my gimmick?
Your final evolution.
Is this... Hey, listen, brother.
Evolution is a mystery.
Whenever Randy was cutting a promo on Friday and then said legacy, I was like, he was calling Ted DiBiase Jr. in prison.
He's free.
That's true. I did see. People are going. They're like, wait, guys, is it?
WrestleMania?
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not Ted DiBiase Jr. Is it Ted DiBiase Jr.?
Everybody's got a price. Hey, producer Joe, can you do me a favor? Could you take down the window? Or cover up the window, rather?
I'm back.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you got anything else?
Do you think his new music would be $1 million?
No, it's gonna be ching ching, here comes the money.
Yeah.
He's gonna steal Shane's music.
Here comes the money.
Oh, by the way, big story that did come out. Apparently it was a rumor and then it was confirmed. Apparently when they were selling WWE, Tony Khan put a bid in to buy WWE.
Really?
Yes, Tony Khan tried to collect all the Wrestling Infinity.
Oh, he tried to collect all. He was like, Vince, hold my beer. Let me show you how you really take over a wrestling empire.
Yeah, that would have been. What would they have done?
What would the world have looked like? That might be a cool, like, random podcast episode, quick video, like, fantasy booking a universe where Tony Khan bought out WWE.
Oh, you better believe
I mean, automatically, WrestleMania, automatically you get the Shield triple threat.
Yeah. I mean, I think that would be a fun episode of just book one card.
One card under...
What would the show be called? Just Invasion? Just to be Invasion? AEW, WWE, Forbidden Invasion.
Like, I was sitting here trying to think of, like, how, like, AEW days, because I was going to say, like, WWE, AEW Unity, I was going to say, but I was like, it's not long enough. It would be, like, Forbidden Unity or something. Like, he loves the word forbidden.
Saturday Night's Elite event.
Secret Wars. They just steal from Marvel.
No. He might buy them too. I don't know. He actually no, because he works with DC. AEW works with DC.
Oh, Crisis on Infinite promos. I don't know.
Crisis on Infinite Promotions could have been the easy pick.
Yeah, I know. I tried to say promotions, but then I ended up saying promo. Okay. Crisis on Infinite Cars. I don't know, brother. It would be a 3-night event. The tickets would be $15.5 million.
I'm unfortunately believing it would just be War Games. They would just do War Games.
Yeah.
Well, no, because then Tony Khan's in control.
Oh, yeah, Tony.
So it'd be Blood and Guts.
Yeah. Not
Blood and War. Blood and War.
Blood Games.
Blood Games.
We're going to book WWE AEW Blood Games.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. That'd be a fun episode. Oh, no, because the thing about it is, the big money match would be the Shield triple threat main event for, like, the world title. But, like, then you don't get, like, Seth Ospreay.
I wouldn't have booked the triple threat.
Really?
I think that's something you can do at any point.
Fair enough. You don't think, maybe if we're considering Blood and Guts as, like, the first PLA, maybe you save that for, like, the biggest show. What is their WrestleMania called? AEW's
All
In, right?
Yeah,
All Mania. You saved the triple threat for All Mania.
WrestleMania.
If Triple H still had control. WrestleMania Palooza.
Anyways, although they're both big nerds, Triple H and Tony Khan are both big like wrestling nerds.
Yeah,
they would just call it Starrcade. They're big WCW.
They are big. Yeah.
Like Triple H likes to bury WCW, but he has a
they call it like the Saturday Night Wars or something.
Maybe. But I do think that would be fun. Like I'm trying to think. Like Ospreay Seth is the one that comes to mind.
Like that's immediately coming to my mind.
Which I think leaves room for Roman. You could do Roman Omega, or
I was gonna think like a Gunther Omega. Or a Gunther, what's that guy's name? That's gonna sound racist, and because there's a lot of that, I was gonna say the Japanese one, like the big one, like the big imposing one. It's not Takeshita, it's not Okada.
Short? Is he like big but short?
No, like he is huge.
Big
Is
Japanese.
it Takeshita?
He's Takeshi's tall.
Like he is tall.
Big.
No, like I'm thinking like a real tall, big guy.
Takeshi's. Oh, are you thinking Okada?
No, I'm not thinking Okada.
That's what I would want. Gunther Okada.
Ooh, Gunther Okada. Actually, that would make a lot of. Ooh.
Oh.
Wait. Do you not just do Balor Omega?
Leaders of the Bullet Club. Ultimate match.
Bullet Club Civil War.
We could do a
Throw Cody in there, triple threat.
We could do a Fatal 4-Way. Bring back Styles.
Fatal 4-Way. That would sell tickets.
Yeah.
That would sell tickets.
No, I like.
Oh my God! Inject it into my veins and into my personality. Give me Liv Tony Storm. Give me Liv Tony Storm. I need that in my veins.
I would want Rhea. I would want Rhea Tony.
Rhea Tony? Really?
I would want Rhea Tony. Yeah, I think Tony works so much better with people that are bigger than her.
That are bigger than her.
Yeah, so I think that would be really fun.
Do we get the Fatal 4-Way 4 Horsewomen? Or do we get like a tag match? I feel like you have to do something with the 4 Horsewomen.
I guess.
Well, I guess you don't
know.
have to.
I don't really acknowledge the 4 Horsewomen anymore that often. I'm just like, okay, they're doing their own thing.
Well, I'm trying to think of how they would advertise.
It'd probably just be Bailey Sasha.
Oh, it might.
But I don't know. That's definitely something I would want to dive into more because I think there's a lot of fun matchups we could do.
Oh yeah.
But no, I don't know if there's anything else that you could think of that you'd want to talk about.
Hey, Travis Scott, learn a little something from Jelly Roll. Jelly's given to the business, brother.
Yeah, you said his name and it brought me fear.
No, I know. I inspired fear and all. Jelly's given to the business, bro. Jelly actually, you can tell he cares about this business, brother.
He never did his political opinion drop though.
Oh yeah.
He was teasing it. He was like, "Hey guys, it's coming.
It's almost there.
My political opinions are coming."
You know what? BCW are gonna drop our political opinions next episode.
We kind of already did in the last video with our AEW Revolution predictions. You gotta connect the dots there.
I'm not gonna
lick the belt.
Thought about it for a second.
Get a new belt in here. Stat. All right.
But yeah, I think no need to extend this. A little fun episode of BCW today.
Short but sweet. No episode next week. I'll probably drop some shorts or something to keep y'all.
Maybe some fun videos of me. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
Hey, put a camera in my hands. We'll see.
But hey, with that being said, BCW is over and out. BCW, BCW, BCW.